APC has performed better than PDP. Fashola, Fayemi, Ahmed, Zulum. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The former Lagos State Governor added that APC was set out with a clear agenda to improve the well-being of Nigerians right from its formation. Works Minister Babatunde Raji Fashola claims the President Muhammad Buhari-led All Progressive Congress APC administration has performed better than preceding People's Democratic Party in the delivery of infrastructure projects. Mr. Fashola said this at the All Progressive Congress APC Pre-Convention Policy Conference in Abuja on Friday. When we came in, 18 billion Naira was our budget for the Ministry of Works for all Nigeria routes. That was less than the budget of my state in 2015. This tells you the attitude of the preceding government towards infrastructure. So if you budget 18 billion for roads, a new government that has less is budgeting 500 billion for the same roads, these two parties cannot be the same, he said. The minister said a massive infrastructural development differentiates the APC from the People's Democratic Party, PDP. The conference with the theme Consolidating Democracy, Scorecard Impact and the Road Ahead is to discuss current and future policy direction of the APC. The former Lagos State Governor added that the APC was set out with a clear agenda to improve the well-being of Nigerians right from its formation. He, however, admitted that the party had some challenges which were insurmountable. Mr. Fashola said that the massive road infrastructure and rail projects being delivered across the country by the APC administration were products of deliberate policy. This, he said, was directed by Mr. Buhari to impact the lives of the people. We are confronting the major problems of infrastructure: Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Second Niger Bridge, Boro-Boni-Apapa, Abuja to Kaduna, and many others. All these roads seem to have defied solutions hitherto. The Buhari APC-led government is confronting them in a collaboration with state governors, and many of them will be completed this year or before the end of this administration, he said. Mr. Fashola added that the administration was redistributing wealth and creating jobs through infrastructural development projects. On the Second Niger Bridge, 19 billion litres of diesel are going to be used from start to finish, tons of cement, tons of steel, millions of cubic meters of sand. The construction company do not manufacture these things, but immediately a contract is awarded, it starts driving a chain of supply and demand, he said. Governor Fayemi of Ekiti State and co-chairman of the APC Pre-Convention Committee, while corroborating Fashola's position, said the PDP, especially in the state, could not be compared to the APC. He said, there was a huge difference between the PDP and APC. I hate to hear that all parties are the same. I can tell you with our own experience in Ekiti, and you may also see that in other states where APC is in control, Mr. Fayemi stressed. Professor Babagana Zulum, the governor of Borno State and co-chairman of a committee, also said security in the northeast region has greatly improved compared to what obtained in the past. Mr. Zulum, however, added that there was still more to be done to get all persons displayed by acts of insurgency resettled. On her part, the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, said the APC government's social investment program was yielding good results. She said that Nigerians had emerged as the nation with the fastest growing social investment program in the world. The minister also said that Nigeria's economy was now fully diversified due to different economic intervention strategies introduced by the Buhari-led administration. We have grown our avenues and moved away from dependency from oil revenues to non-oil. So while we started with oil revenue being about 70% of our budget, now we're at a point when non-oil revenues are 5% of our budget, fully diversified today. Our gross domestic product GDP from the oil sector is 8%, which means 92% of the economy is non-oil sector. What we have to do is to actually deepen diversification, expand and grow the individual sectors to do more because the capacity is there, she said. Mr. Ahmed added that domestic revenue mobilization was a key focus in the Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning. She said the ministry was setting out by designing a program called Strategic Revenue Growth Initiative. Let me say this for APC government. Well, should I say I give it to them? Well, they tried infrastructure. They did try. They tried infrastructurally. They did. This is very true. Who will not hail a government who took a bag of rice from 8,000 to 32,000? A government who took fuel from 97 naira to 170 naira? Why will you not see they have outdone the PDP when you brought untold hardship to the people? Indeed, you have done more than the PDP, and it's time for you to go. We will take it from here. Buhari is the best that APC could ever offer in the 8 years. Shameful. Parents cannot pay school fees for their children abroad because banks have reduced transaction to $20 per month. Import is now difficult because maximum amount you can spend online is $20. Most businesses have folded up. Manufacturers now found it difficult to get their new materials abroad because of the peg on dollars. Emefiele has mopped up all the dollars for his campaign, which has reduced citizens to perpetual suffering. Tinubu still wants to be president after the monumental failure his party APC has exhibited. Tinubu is a shameless man, unscrupulous, bogus. What is he or his party looking for in Nigeria again? Have they not destroyed Nigeria enough? Corruption versus integrity. Price in 2015 versus now. Petrol in 2015, 98 versus now 250 naira. Diesel in 2015, 160 versus now 800 naira. 50 kg rice, 7,500 in 2015, 33,000 naira now. Local air ticket, 30,000 naira in 2015, now it is 100,000 naira. Egg, 600 naira per crate in 2015, now 2,300 naira now. Kerosene, 100 naira in 2015, now 600 naira. Unbelievable. APC has finished Nigeria. 2019 audit query. Auditor General revealed 107 billion barrels of crude oil missing. Buhari and APC are very wicked. Buhari, the Minister of Petroleum, has looted Nigeria dry. Buhari is worse than Abacha. Just imagine this monumental looting, and yet when asked to explain why things are so bad in the country, he smiles. The audit report of the Auditor General of the Federation has revealed that a defunct Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC, failed to account of 107,239,436 barrels of crude oil lifted for domestic consumption in 2019. The disclosure formed part of 6 audit queries from the Auditor General of the Federation as contained in the Federal Government of Nigeria Consolidated Financial Statement for the year ended December 31st, 2019, submitted to the Clerk of the National Assembly via a letter dated August 18, 2021, and signed by the Auditor General Adolphus Aguhu. While the APC is praising themselves, Nigerians have a pile of notes, not even one, telling them where they failed. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.